time for Super Kids. Let's get started with our alphabet letter cards. We are going to do word families again today. And let's start with these two letters. You need your U and your G. That says UG. Sometimes we say UG if we fall or something, but usually UG is not a word by itself. So we're going to add some letters. Find your B and put your B before that, and you get B-ug, bug. Now the D, put your D in front of the B, and you get D-ug, dug. Let's find an H. H-ug, hug. Next is a J. Find your J. And then J-ug, jug. Anytime you need to pause, it's okay. And then an R, ug, rug. And last is a T, T-ug, tug. Good job. We are ready for the next one. It. It is a word all by itself, but we are going to add some letters before it to make it the rest of the word family. And you want a letter B next. So you'll probably have to take the B from up here. I have extras, so I'm going to just get started, right? B, it, bit. Now find an F. It, fit. Next letter is H. It, hit. Try K. It, kit. A kit is like a group of items that are together so that you can do an activity. Like when we did some of those Bible activities last week, I had them all in a Ziploc bag. It was like a kit. Now you need an S next. It, sit. And the last one, you need a Q and a U because Q and U go together. They're good friends. And it, quit. Now, you need to find the letters A, C, and K. You can get those together, and then you want a B. So you'll probably have to grab that out of behind here. I have extras, so I am just going to put my B here, and we get, first we had ack, and ack isn't really a word by itself. So then you put the B there, and you get b-ack, back. Find a P next. P-ack, pack. Did you know you can put those two together and get backpack? Now, R is next. Find an R. Put it over the P and you get ack, rack. Next is the S. Ack, sack. A sack is like a bag. And T, ack, tack. And last, you want the Q and the U again. You can just take yours from up there and bring them down here. And you get quack, quack. Remember, that was the action for the letter Q. So now we're done with our letter cards, and we will start dictation. You need the paper that looks like this and a pencil, and draw a line with your crayon where you ended yesterday, and you can just start again today. If you need to go on the back, that's fine. First word is rob. R-A-B, rob. The second word is glob. G-L-A-B, glob. Remember when we were doing the story where they were painting and there was a glob of paint? That was it. Then, the last thing you're going to do is get to write a whole sentence. It is so awesome. So, you're going to write the sentence, Sal jumps up. You want to do Sal first. S-A-L, Sal. And And do you use the capital letter at the beginning? Yes, you do. So that would spell Sal. Then you need to leave a space. And then you want to write jumps. J, A, M, P, S. Jumps. After you're done writing jumps, then you leave a space. And then your last word is up. P, up. When you're done writing all three of those words, you need a dot at the end called a period, because that is like a stop sign when you're reading. So the whole sentence again is Sal jumps up. If you need to pause the video to finish that, that's fine. And then we will get started with our next Superkids book, the letter X, Y, and Z. So take yours out, write your name on the bottom. So exciting to start the last Superkids book. So when you're done writing your name on there, I want you to kind of look a little bit on the inside and see if you can figure out who will be the new Super Noodle. If you were looking and thought it was Hot Rod, you are right. The other thing we need to think about with the letter X and Y is, does anybody have an X in their name? If you were thinking about Max, you are right. Max has an X in his name. Ooh, and we're also doing the letter Y. Well, who do you think has the letter Y in their name? We have Kayla. Kayla has the letter Y in her name. Now, does anybody have the letter X or Y in their last name? If you do, that's exciting too. I am trying to think. And I don't think anybody does, but when we get to the letter Z, Kayla has a Z in her last name. It will be so cool when we get there. That'll be at the end of this week. Next week, the end of next week, we get to that. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera right now, and we're going to watch the video for the letters X, Y, X and Y.
To choose from. Think of how to change the box. Shake your brains and use them. I will pick a box and mix it up any way I want to. Pick a box and mix it up any way I please. You can't cut the box or paint the box. Fill it, bend it, trim it. Make that box a mystery box. Put a big surprise right in it. You can make your box extremely cool, quite extraordinary, extra super, extra fun, extra special for everyone. I will pick a box and mix it up in the way I want to. Pick a box and mix it up any way I please.
Doesn't that look like fun? How cool is that? Well, we're going to get started with page 1. So you need to find page 1, and you need a pencil, and that's it. I'm going to move the computer and move this a little closer so you can see both of us. Okay, we are ready to go. Make sure you're on page 1, and X makes the X sound, like a K and then an S. So together they say X, like X-ray, or at the end of max. So it does the K sound. And we've already learned how to make an X. You just start in one corner, you do a slanted line down, but you want to make sure you go straight above there and then do another slanted line down, and it should end on the chocolate line right below where you started. And a small X is just like that, only it starts on the vanilla line. So you can trace those two X's right away. And then the Y is a little bit different. You do a slanted line down, and then you do a slanted line back up like a V, but this stops right on the vanilla line, and then you lift your pencil after you're here and do a straight line down. So start here and then up to make a V, and then a straight line down from that. That makes a capital Y, and a small y does a slanted line down to the vanilla line, and then you start up on the vanilla. That wasn't right. Start on the vanilla line down to the chocolate line. Then you start up here again. Do not trace to get up here. You lift your pencil, and then you start here and you cross the line where you were and you go below. So you can trace the Y now also. And then we are going to talk about what Hot Rod says. Let's read it together right up here. Hot Rod said, let's fix up boxes. That sounds like fun. The Superkids said, yes, yes, yes. Oh, the Superkids are excited. Check out those boxes that they have. Now, what we are going to do is I want you to circle a box every time I say a word that has an X in it, okay? And the first word is fox. Does fox have an X in it like box? You are right, it does. Circle any one of these boxes, just one though. So circle one box. Doesn't matter which box you circle. We're ready for the next word. The next word is gorilla. Does gorilla have an X in it? No. How about wax? Yes, you're right. Wax has an X in it. Now you get to circle another box. So you should have two boxes circled. So circle an extra box. And the next word is silver. Does silver have an X in it? No. Can't be circling any more boxes. How many boxes do you have circled? If you said two, you're right. We're on to the next word. Mix. Does mix have an X in it? Yes, it does. It has an X at the end. Circle one more box. Now you should have three boxes circled. The next word is six. Six. Do you hear the sound at the end of six? I do. Circle another box, and then you will have four boxes circled. Next word is dish. No. How about 12? No. Ox. Yes. Ox ends with an X. Ox is one. Oxen is two or more. But we're just doing the one word ox. So you should have, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes circled. You should have one box that is not circled. Now you want to take your pencil, and I will say some words that have the y sound for the letter Y. And Y is like yellow. Do you hear the beginning of yellow? Say yellow with me. Sometimes it's hard to say the word yellow. Let's try it one more time. Yellow. When you hear the y sound at the beginning of one of these words, then you want to find a spot that's yellow on this page and write a Y there. Okay, so you can make either a Y like this or a Y like this. And you see there's lots of yellow here, there's yellow here, there is lots of yellow on this page. Let's not do way up here. Let's just do on the boxes. So find a yellow spot on the boxes and make a Y. First word is yes. Are you putting a Y on something yellow? I'm glad you are. You are doing a great job. So find a spot, put a Y on it. The next word is bubble. Does bubble have the yes sound at the beginning? No. What does that start with? Did you say B? Perfect. Next word, yarn. Oh, you are right. Are you making a Y? Yes, find another yellow spot and put a Y on it. Some of your Y's might need to be a little small, but make sure you use your pencil and get another Y on there. The next word is tiger. Does tiger start with Y? No. How about yell? Yes, yell starts with Y. Make another Y on a yellow spot. The next word is inch. Does inch have the yes sound at the beginning? No. How about always? No. Yesterday? Yes, yesterday starts with a Y. Now, put a Y somewhere that has yellow that you did not put one yet. So you need another Y there. And how about young? Yes, you need to put another Y on for that also. So count your Y's. Do you have 5 Y's? You should. Then you are all done with this. If you've traced these already and you put the Y's on there and the X's on there, you should be good to go. We will do page 2 and 3 on Monday, but right now I want you to take your page that looks like this. And yours probably is on yellow paper, if I remember right. So you want to use your pencil and put your name up on the top. And then it says add an X in each square. So put an X in each one of these squares. And then let's read the words. Ready? Wax. Did you put an X here too? Fox. Next, six. Next. Next. Ooh, that's an awesome word. It has the X in the middle. Then, ox. And fix. Now you want to use your pencil and do a dot to dot. So you start at the 1, go to the 2. Then the 3 is the same as the 7. So when you're done, you should come around and it should make a number. When you're done with that, you're good to go. Then you can, no, we don't do handwriting on Friday, do we? You are right. There is no handwriting today. So we just had this page and page 1 in the Superkids book. And then you are all done with Superkids for Friday.